Historically, solitude has always had an exalted place in our culture, and it's really only recently that it has fallen from grace and now needs to be restored to its rightful place. You look at all the religious traditions, Buddha, Jesus, and Muhammad, and Moses. These were all seekers who would go off into the woods, think their thoughts, have their revelations, and then come back and share those revelations with the wider world. We lose a lot when we don't allow people, and not just allow, but encourage people to go off by themselves, whether literally into the woods or metaphorically, to just go and chart your own journey and do it by yourself. And there are certain paths in this life that you've got to walk alone, and that's the only way to do them.
Almost all of the early theologians talk about the ultimate worship of God is silence, and that God dwells in the silence of eternity. The history of monastic life is as old as the history of the human race. I think that the whole history of shamans is a history of a kind of proto-monasticism where someone in the tribe has clearly, evidently, a facility with silence and a facility with understanding the unspoken processes of the world. It would take an awful lot of pressure off of our planet. There wouldn't be this constant seeking for something else to fill up that empty space, when what will fill up the empty space is actually going into the empty space. we do need to adjust our environment. We also need to learn to be able to be silent and to draw on the wellspring of silence when the environment isn't conducive to silence.
In a world of movement, stillness has become the great luxury, and in a world of distraction, it's attention that we're hungering for. And in a world of noise, silence calls us, like a beautiful piece of music on the far side of the mountains.
It's not some kind of exoticism, esoteric practices in a coded language. It's as simple as shifting your attention from the things that cause noise in your life to the vast interior spaciousness, which is our natural silence. It's this process of ungrasping. It's the process of opening your hand. It's the process of unclenching a fist.